Hi guys, it is past my bedtime, but it is hashtag East Coast Week, and we're gonna get a shave in before I go nights. See you in a minute. Hi guys, thank you for joining me for another shave and scent of the day, or night, as it were, as it is, as it might be. It's like almost 10 o'clock, and this is past my bedtime, but I had to get in a shower and shave before nights. And I just showered, and now I'm going to just shave. And we've got a collaboration between the Razor Company, Ariana and Evans, and Ken Schneider. FTG, fill that glass. For those of you that know something else that's called FTG, that's not it. It might be it, but no, that's not it. All right, so this is the soap we're using, and you would never guess it, but I've got the matching splash. Ooh. So we're doing that, and you know, there is lime green in here, being that there's a lime, and you know, I'm just trying to break this brush in for me. And it's not because I love this brush, not because I think it's absolutely stinking beautiful. No, it's not that. I'm just trying to do a service for my wife. You know, I only want to help her out, you know, by breaking this knot in. So that's why we're using that. And we've had a complicated relationship. The Blackland Blackbird, Brass Bird, and so we're gonna try to make that relationship a little bit better tonight. I haven't hated it, but I've had a little rawness after shaving, and so we're going to try to do better tonight. We're going to try to pay attention and really look at the angle that we're going at. So we've got that, and I have a gelatin acid in there, which I haven't used in a good while. So I'm excited for this. I'm also excited to go to bed because I'm really tired right now. But let's do this. Get a little bougie spa water ready. Oh, it feels so spa worthy. Good stuff. Boom. Got some lime, got some peach. Lots of, oh man, as soon as I took the lid off, I could smell it emanating. That's the word of the day, emanating. God. Woo, it's so good. All right, so I'm gonna put a little splash of extremely bougie spa water on there. And we're gonna get to loading. Happy Wednesday night to everyone. If it's Wednesday night for you, if it's not, you just figure it out, man. Happy whatever is you thing. Whatever that is, man, it's fine. It doesn't have to be right now. Also, it's going to take me a while to upload this, so it's probably going to be tomorrow before you see it anyway. So happy Thursday morning. Happy Thirsty Thursday. Happy whatever it is. All right, so my hope is to do 2 passes and not do a bunch of cleanup or that kind of thing, because I've had a couple of shaves that I've had some cuts on, and so I'm kind of trying to let some stuff heal while still getting a really good shave too. So we're going to try and balance that today. God, why is this sink leaking so much water? Farts. All right. So I'm gonna fill this up again and waste some more water. You know, kind of while we're doing this. Cheers. Click. Or clink. That would be better than click, wouldn't it? Unless it's a remote where you're going, I don't want to watch this dude anymore. You know, that's fine too. Oh, the scent on this is so nice. The peach is like such a fresh peach. It's not like overly sweet. It's like a, not very sweet, sweet tea. Sweet peach tea from the South. Well, you know, if it's not too sweet, then it wouldn't be from the South. Sweet tea from the South has so much sugar in it that it's almost syrup. Well, I sure did love it as a kid, but now it's way too much for me. Now I tend to gravitate towards the barely sweet kind of stuff. But when I was a kid, man, it was the tea version of Kool-Aid. Or Tang. You know, if you remember Tang, it was tangy. If you went up in space, that's what you're supposed to drink. No, I never went up into space. Come on. Maybe mentally, but not physically. All right, get a little more water in here. Yes, this is my undershirt from work today. Is that okay? Don't be shaming me, man, because I'm wearing old stuff. Don't do that. It's not nice. Ooh, I'm throwing lather. This is looking great already. That we got some shine going there. Hey, let's go ahead with this. I could go mow, but I ain't gonna. If I was having Moe's barbecue, I might go mow. But I ain't with this one. Because I gotta go to bed, man. I can't be here with you guys forever. I got sleep and stuff. All right, warm up this blade. Once again, gelatin acid. And, I mean, you can see the angle that this wants you to be in. I mean, here you go. It wants to be at that angle. You can see what it wants. So we're going to try to stick to that. It's very easy to veer off into something else, but I'm going to try not to do that tonight. Also, there's always, for brass, there's always a little drag on the face. Like it's not, it doesn't, whatever. It doesn't slide like different kinds of razors. Gotta get a little colder water in here. This keeps sticking hot. So it is a different feel. But I can't blame the razor for that. I mean, you have to adapt to the razor. Because it's not going to change its mind and do something different. So, do you want a great shave from a razor? Then do what it asks you to do and pay attention. And that's my problem. I got ADHD. The attention is the problem. I find that I'm shaving well and then I quit paying attention because, you know, I'm thinking about squirrels in the backyard or whatever. Really trying to keep that same angle. If it, if the angle, so the angle, if it's looking for this. So if you go more like this, then it'll be a little less efficient. And if you go here, it's a little more efficient, but it's not as comfortable. So you got to be careful. Get out of here. Apparently stupid fruit flies like the scent of peach and lime. Who would have ever thought that? And whoever sent the fruit flies, I don't appreciate it. Don't do it again. This area and this area, I have gotten some cuts recently, and so I want to be super careful in this area. But once again, pay attention to your angle. If you look at the razor tells you what to do. I mean, it tells you what angle is going to be right. So, once again, here, put my, so once again, right here, if you look at the angle says right here is when I want to shave. So if you go more here, you get less blade. And if you go here, you get more blade. So always be cognizant of that. And a lot of times I get lazy and I go, oh, I'm doing great. And then I don't get where that angle is supposed to be. And then complain about the shave. Well, it's not the razor's fault. It's not the software's fault. It is my fault for not doing, what the manufacturer has set up for me to do. So all of you guys that get bad shaves, blame yourself. Or you didn't get enough water into the lather, which happens with a ton of people. I don't usually have that problem. I don't know if you guys know that. All right, so try and maintain that angle. Try not to get your Brandon's apple. It's where you really have to be careful because you can't really see that angle. All right. That's very nice so far. God, the water's sticking hot. Woo! It's stinking hot. It's wicked hot, bub. All right. You see that angle right there? You might be able to see it actually better than I can. Try and maintain that. Dang it. Right there. It's all right. All right, and once again, I've had some cuts here, so I'm not going against the grain here. I would just, I'll go different. There we go. I'm not overshaving today. I'm not going to. everything tells me, oh, just a little bit more. And that's how I get myself in trouble. All right. I'm going to get a good grain right here. I have to, guys. Come on, man. I've got a shirt and tie on every day. I have to be BBS right there. Even if it cuts me, I don't care. You know what? We're going to add a little more water. I have to get this part. You got just even a touch of stubble, and you've got a tie, you know, tightening everything up, and shirt right there. It's uncomfortable. So we're going to try to be good with the angle. Make sure it talks so I can screw things up. There we go. There we go. Now we talking. Great shave. One little spot right there. Really tough, you know, getting just this area right where the, you know, the stark difference in angle is, and trying to not get cut. And, you know, a lot depends on just how close you want that part of your shave to be. And some people are okay with it. You know, if you don't wear a shirt and tie every day, that certainly makes things different for show. Yeah, I'm going to get that for show. All right. Get rid of some of this hairy water in the order of the Phoenix. And cold water rinse. Hey, the sink, I hit it with a plunger, and I didn't cover up the hole that's above that, and it shot stuff all over me. So, you know, I cleaned it out, and now it's running great. And I got stuff all over me. All right. This was the other night right after the shave. All right, so cold water rinse. Great shave. Neck is BBS, not the rest of it is, but that's fine. That's what I was looking for. Oh, and the sink is cleared already. I'm so happy that I took all of that crap onto me. All right. Really great aftershave here. Please try some A&E. Ariana and Evans. Really good stuff. It doesn't take much, but I really do love the scent, so probably using a little too much. That's okay. It'll soak in as I sleep. It soaks in really quickly, but I just mean some extra moisturization while you sleep is never a bad thing. Unless you got super oily skin, and I used to, but now I got old man skin because I'm now an old man. I mean, I'm 52. I'm old, dude. I am old. I'll be 53 at the end of this year, and that makes me even older by 1 year, if you guys haven't calculated it. I said, you know, I try to help you out on this channel, you know. I show you stuff. I teach you math. You know, I just try and help everyone. That's all I'm trying to do. Thank you guys for joining me. Oh, hang on. I didn't mention yet. BBS Live is not going to happen this Thursday. I'm sorry, but things came up. Nate is having his son on that night, which is not a typical night for him. And then next week we're going to do it, but Mel's going to be back in his hometown that he grew up in. Well, I guess that's why you call it a hometown. So we're going to do October the 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So sorry it is different, but man, the giveaways are going to be awesome. There's going to be a lot of great people doing some great giveaways. It's going to be stuff that you're not going to give away, and you want to see all of us again. So please join us for that. But I'll see you on the next one. Peace!